Hi guys, this is Amber from hollishomestead.com, and I am going to show you how to cook something in your Instant Pot that you have previously frozen. So you made a big batch of something in your Instant Pot, but you didn't want to eat leftovers all week, so you froze it. So two things. If you are going to let it defrost, of course you can do that, put it in the fridge, let it defrost, and then the cook time would be less when you go to reheat that. You're basically just reheating it in your Instant Pot for a short time. But if you truly want to cook something from frozen right out of the freezer, which you can do, I recommend that you use these round bowls for freezing. Pretty inexpensive. You get 4 or 5 of them for a few bucks at the store, but they're great because the round size with the food inside that's frozen will fit in your Instant Pot without having to defrost anything. So I just took this pork green chili out of the freezer just literally a few minutes ago. I let it set out for just 4 or 5 minutes. If you're in a bigger hurry, you could run some hot water on this to loosen it up, but you just basically want to make sure that it will fall out into your Instant Pot. So just take the lid off. Here's my green chili. I'm going to pour that right in. It's a big solid frozen chunk. Of course you need some steam, some water to get this cooking. I don't want to dilute it. I don't want to make it taste watered down, but you do need some steam, obviously. So I'm going to put a half a cup of water in here, and I'm going to turn this on. Depends on what you're cooking, and if you let it thaw out or not, but I'm going to put this on manual, high pressure. We're going to say 7 minutes. We'll see how that does. So vent knob is to ceiling, and we'll let that go, and I'll let you know how it turns out. All right, so the pot has been naturally depressurizing for about 5 minutes. I tend to let everything go for 5 to 10 minutes. Always with meat, I let it completely depressurize. With rice, I let it depressurize. But if you're cooking a soup or chili, something that's not as important that the moisture stays in the meat, then you can quick release the steam after a few minutes. So it's been 6 minutes now. I'm going to release the steam, and it's done. So steam. I'm going to open this up and see how it turned out. Smells like the day I made it. Smells amazing. So if you remember, I did pork green chili from frozen, and this looks like and smells like the day that I made it. So it took about 30 minutes for this to come to pressure, run the 7-minute cycle I set it on, and then I gave it a few minutes to depressurize. So about 30 minutes, but I took this straight out of the freezer, I threw it in my pot, and I have been washing produce and meal prepping and cooking other things in the oven. So I've been doing 100 other things in that 30 minutes that has allowed me to walk away, and now I have dinner ready for my family tonight. So, how does it taste? Let it cool off just a little bit. It's so moist. The meat's not dried out. It tastes amazing. Serve this pork green chili on burritos or salads or whatever you can think of. Use it for lunches for the week. Super simple way to maximize your time in the kitchen. Use leftovers by freezing them. I will link to the recipe for this pork green chili and also the bowls that I recommend using for the freezer in this video, so you can see what I like to use. And I hope this is super helpful and handy for a night that you forgot to take some meat out for the night, didn't menu plan anything, you're kind of in a bind. If you have a few things like this in your freezer, 30 minutes and dinner's done. So I hope you enjoy, and go check out the recipes on my blog at hollishomestead.com.